it's Bryan, your lunatic friend. You ever been in a room expressing some deep convictions and realize you don't have anybody's attention? I know I have, and I think it might be the dumbest I ever felt. Just kind of a silent reminder that you might be absolutely insignificant. I saw a movie that was based on a few true events. It was a story of two scientists who discovered that a meteor was headed straight for the Earth, big enough to destroy the entire planet. They had checked their calculations multiple times, got the same answer. It's going to hit the Earth in about 6 months. So they're trying to let the world know, and they can't get anybody on the phone. They go to the White House, and the president's only thinking about the midterms, so he doesn't want to announce a disaster right away. So after a brief meeting, they decide to take it under advisement. So their next attempt to alert the world was to seek people on TV. They end up on a morning show, two hosts doing wacky back and forth chit-chat, and the latest soap opera news about somebody's poor relationship with the undivided attention of a studio audience. And the primary concern backstage with the scientists was trying to get their makeup right. Yeah, because they're not ready for prime time. And once they're on camera, they don't really know where to start, and the hosts keep interrupting in the middle with trivia and relatable thoughts about their own self-indulgent lives. Till finally one of the scientists goes, "We're all gonna die in 6 months," and runs off stage. And they finish that interview talking about bipolar disorder. And in the middle of the movie, I got an indictment for my own life when the scientist yells at the hosts, "Why can't you be serious? You're too busy trying to be clever all the time with the right comeback that you don't listen." And this is the very point in the movie that kept me up all night, because I can sure relate. I have the news that the end is near, and at some point for everybody. Our iniquities weigh us down, and we are wasting away because of them. So how then shall we live? And Jesus says, by every word that proceeds from the mouth of God. And I take that to mean by letting his words make my words significant. And there's your nutshell sermon right there. In the movie, they would say stuff and check social media to see how many hits they got. But with only 6 months to live, that sounds like an anemic thing to spend your time doing. But I spend a lot of time trying to make the good news clever. But sometimes I don't listen to me. And then I don't remember what I said. And I keep doing this podcast because I'm trying to make God's words mine. Because I have to keep repeating to remember. And if you remember something that I said that God said, you can support my efforts here. Go to nutshellsermons.com/support. But salvation is free. It is not about me, and you're never dismissed.